Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Boy, we've got some melt off going on here. We've had some rain. It's probably about 40 degrees and it's a mess. So I'm having to go around digging a few trenches, as you can see, to get the water diverted, because this water was running over right next to my RV, and guys, it was getting swamped big time. I actually dug a pretty good hole here so it could give me a little bit more time in between moves. So as you see, we dug down about 8 inches or better. Pretty good little area. It'll pull up, and now you got to scrape it out over that way into another pile of water. So let's head down to the corral and see what's going on. It is a disaster. Well, I'm just hanging out in the chicken coop here, having a good time, and so are the chickens. They're kind of hiding out from the weather too, I guess, but I'll give you a walk around and show you what's going on. It's a little bit better than I thought it was going to be, but it's still a mess. So this is the old chicken coop, and she's pretty swampy, as you can see. It's pretty bad, guys. I mean, it's just pure water, and like I said in a previous video, you know, that's not something we're used to here. I'll put it that way. We're a dry climate, we're a dusty climate, hence the name, and we're just not used to a lot of water, especially running water. Now the good news is, when it snowed the other day, you might have seen Friday, I bladed this area off, and when the wind came along, this area here actually dried out today, which is awesome. And but the rest of it has been a mess. If you look off this way, you can see the water gets a little more severe. It's been running down, probably getting my hay wet right there, which is a bad deal. And it's just kind of flowing this way. But this isn't as bad as I thought it was going to be, so I'm actually pretty excited about that. But I went over here just a few minutes ago, and I dug me another trench over here, or a hole, I guess you could say that. But anyways, because this was actually starting to overflow, and I thought it was going to go over into the corral. So hopefully, it's actually back drafting here, but hopefully this will fill up enough that it won't go into the corral, because the corral is a mess. Oh man, look at that. I'm telling you, it's not very often that you guys see standing water out here. It just doesn't happen unless it's this kind of situation. So that is a mess, guys. That's terrible. Where are these cows going to sleep tonight? I did pick up 3 or 4 more bales of straw, which I plan on using tonight. I'll pick some good areas out and spread it out. Hopefully give them a chance to have somewhere dry tonight to lay down, you know. I know, do they really mind? I don't know. I think they prefer it to be dry, but anyways, we try to do best for them as we can. And hopefully it won't rain tonight like they're calling for. Man. Yeah, our soil can sure get pretty nasty pretty quick, but then, like I said, it can dry out pretty quick too, because over here is dry. This is actually pretty awesome. So we bladed this off the other day when it snowed, and that dried out nice. So that's awesome. Good deal. Here's where the real mess is at. Oh man alive, guys. This stuff is pretty deep. Whew. Holy cannolis. Oh, look at that. Just a mess. You can actually see where they laid down over there, and that doesn't look too bad. So tonight I think I'm going to take some straw, put it under the shelter there, and maybe out around this corner here a little bit, and give them an area, because that looks like one of the better places to do it. Here comes little Joe strolling by, looking good, big guy. All the other ones are eating. This is a mess. Let's go walk around and see what old Midnight's got going on over there. So like I said, they're calling for rain tonight, and I'm hoping it's not very much, as we've just barely kind of held on with the mess we have. But you know, it's not my choice. It is what it is. We'll deal with it as we can, and we just hope for the best. But you know, snow in the mountains is always a good thing, so it's a plus. Hey Midnight, what's going on over here? What kind of mess do we got? Oh boy, look at your mess. Quit licking my camera. Whew. It's pretty gnarly in here. Yeah, so I think we'll also throw some straw right there where the hay's at. because a couple of them will probably stay there tonight. And that's about it. Then we got 2 dry areas, so that it's not even dry. I don't know why I call it dry, but that's going to be a dry area. And then over here is going to be the second driest area, and I think that's where the straw is going to go. And I'm only doing the straw, honestly, because of the potential rain. Yeah, because this is what it's mostly looking like around here, right there. Just sloppy mess. This gives me a good opportunity to walk over here, show you guys the cows area. This is the area I think that they're probably going to have the best luck tonight. As you can see right here. Now I bladed this off Saturday to the best of my ability, and as you can see, it is the least sloppy area. There's actually a pretty good spot right there that is not too bad. So this wind's helping out. If it doesn't rain, I can actually leave that the way it is, or I might throw some straw out. You know, I hate that it's gonna make a bigger mess later with the straw in there, but you know, it's all about comfort for the cows. For me, they're just too finicky. Look at them over there. These little babies. But definitely I want to put some under their shelter, because that's where the little calves are going to spend the night, and they're the ones that are going to be more susceptible to things. You know, I don't want them getting wet and chilled. They're too young. But you know what? I'll go show you that calf, the one from Friday. She's doing pretty good. The 2 calves are having fun together. As I'm making my way back over here to the calves, guys, the little fox has still been around. We lost a couple more chickens over the weekend, and of course I didn't catch them. This morning, my mom actually seen the fox chasing the turkeys around in the morning, and I couldn't get out here to even get a video of it or nothing, but chasing the turkeys. He's really after it. Came within about 20 feet of her house, and he's just causing all kinds of havoc. I guess, you know, some of the neighbors are losing chickens too, so sure wish he would move elsewhere. Let's see, where's those calves at? There they are. Look at them guys. They're having a good time playing around. So the new one's on the left right there. As you can see, is it 2 weeks younger? Maybe 2 weeks younger. It's already taller because of what it's out of. Those guys are having such a good time. Oh, that little bench they're sitting on right there. That's not a bad spot. It's kind of dry up there. There they go. Oh, oops. A little bit of a slop there. I know I promised you guys a name for that little calf, but we've been kind of busy with this other stuff, so it'll happen sometime here in the near future. We do have a name picked out for her. The new one, not yet. We're working on that. But man, look at this, guys. Look at this slop. I wish I could have come in here and cleaned it up, because it's just got warm enough today that they're actually sinking in it, and it's quite the mess. That has got to be 14 inches deep or better. So hopefully in the next few days, if it'll quit raining and stuff, I can come clean this up a little bit. But this is the reality, guys. I mean, you just can't not have it sometimes, and we try our hardest to keep it clean. But when it's frozen, you just can't clean it with my little tractor. And right now it's so sloppy, I probably wouldn't have the weight or the traction, and I'd make a bigger mess than it already is. So, but that's done thawed out pretty good. Look at that. Old Ivy, she's sinking down in there. Look at that. Okay. So we're talking here in the next day or two, I'm gonna clean this out. If I can just get it to stop raining, let it dry out just a little bit more. This is not good. Now, I know some of you all might be thinking, that's not a mess. We just don't live where there's a lot of rain and stuff, so it just doesn't get messy real often. When it does, it causes havoc. But anyways, you guys know how it is. Sometimes you got to get the muck boots out and just go out and do it, because the mud ain't going nowhere, and that's just the way it is. Let's check in these pigs real quick. Let's check them pigs. Ah, they got some good little holes going on there. Well, thanks guys. I'll give you an update tomorrow. Let you know how it's going around here. If it's drying out for us, whether or not it rained. Let's hope not. And if the fox comes back. Oh, that fox. Anyways, thanks for coming along, guys. Like, subscribe. We'll catch you on down the road. Have a good one.